Songs about rain. Gary Allen. Kicks 105.5. Good morning. It's 7:50, Wednesday, February 6th. Joining me is my good friend, Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency. Good morning.
Good morning. And I love how you introduce me as your good friend.
Yes, you are.
The one time a week that you talk to me.
You are a good man, too. You do a lot for the community, and I'm impressed that you have the time to run a business, have such a nice family. I could barely get through a morning show, so I'm just jealous. So you and I have different styles and different things at our home. Your wife, more of a high-end wife than mine. Do you feel as if you have inexpensive items, it's easier to get insurance claims pushed through, or somebody who, like you, big screen TV, 14 karat gold toilet, that would be a little more difficult?
You forgot the bidet.
The bidet is made out of fruit punch. It leaves you sparkly fresh with that punch feeling.
You feel like you're in the tropics celebrating Marley's birthday.
So is it one of those things where insurance companies go, after a period of time, this guy's got too much fancy stuff? I mean, do you actually have like a next tier, like tax bracket? You're not going to be here anymore. You're going to now upgrade to a more premium insurance plan or something.
No, I mean, you are kind of leading into a good segue to something I'll hit on at the end of this. But when it comes to personal property, it is what it is. I mean, you're going to have those essential items. And if your homeowner's policy or renter's policy does not include an endorsement that calls it replacement cost on contents, you're missing out. Because
I'm assuming I have that since I'm with you. And
we don't sell it without that.
Okay.
But it's available without it. And if you have it without it, which means if you have a policy that's been left kind of untouched for 10, 15, 20 years, which, believe it, there's a lot of folks out there who have, it's possible you have this. And if you have no replacement cost on contents, they're going to say, well, that's wonderful that you have a flat screen TV. It's 3 years old. It's worth $100. I mean, they have that leeway to depreciate your personal property. Now, when you have, and this will be most of us, almost all of us, when you have the replacement cost on contents, it is what it is. So if you have a 55-inch 4K flat screen TV, you're getting a 55-inch 4K flat screen TV. If you say you have 20 55-inch 4K TVs, they might start to question. But it's with a reasonable discussion, and people who have gone through the process would have much better recounting of what occurs through that process.
If you take pictures, if you document, that's a better situation than just trying to be like, oh yeah, I had that priceless Babe Ruth baseball. Is there discount?
Now you're getting to a good discussion.
Okay, well, I want to know, before you answer that, is there discounts for having certain things done? Like you would get like a good driver's discount for a child on a car. In a house, other than not smoking, is there another discount that I can claim to have
so there's
least expensive deductible?
It does depend on the company.
Or monthly bill.
Mm-hmm. Some companies give you a credit for being a non-smoker. Some don't. Some companies give you credits for having deadbolt locks. Some don't. Some companies give you credits
for
system. Everybody gives you credit for some, and it has to be a central monitoring to get the full boat credit.
Like an ADT, central monitoring. Something that would cost me probably $50 a month.
Right.
Would it
and
save
if you're looking
me $50
to offset
a month?
the cost of that by doing it, no.
So that's what I was going to ask. So your follow-up to what we were talking about was?
Yeah, so scheduling. So you're talking about a priceless baseball card, which the same could be said for jewelry, musical instruments, even golf equipment in some instances. That's really high-valued stuff. Values determined many ways. And
it's my favorite putter given to me by my great-grandfather.
So there's a way to properly cover those types of items. And to get the greatest example, the easiest example I'll give you, and it's the one I give everybody, is this ring that I wear, my wedding band. I joked with Jen when I asked her to marry me. She foolishly said yes many years ago. I said, now that I got you a diamond, you need to get me a diamond. Just a joke. Be careful what you ask for, because guess what? I wanted a titanium band, which I got, and look what's in there.
A diamond.
A diamond. I mean, it's not a fancy diamond, but it's a diamond nonetheless.
Walmart does have some nice chip stuff there. So.
But when you have jewelry, and this is an example that can be parlayed into everything else.
Into coming up next week.
But let's say I'm reaching into the grocery store freezer at White's or Price Chopper or Shaw's or wherever, and I go home and who knows what happened, and now all of a sudden I've got a diamond missing. I have this specifically listed on my policy through a jewelry endorsement called scheduling. And as such, with my company, there's no deductible. Mysterious disappearance is covered. So I can say, look, my diamond's gone. I need to replace it, and it will be replaced. And they have the appraisal. They know the value of my ring. They know all the details. And when you go to my wife's ring, they know the C's, the cut, the clarity, the color. What's the other one?
Getting your neck cut if
clarity,
you don't find
color,
it quickly.
Yeah. So you can put that into everything. So there's many items that you can specifically list, and if you're worried about a proper valuation should a loss occur, that's the best way to protect yourself.
Find out if you're covered correctly. Call Barrett Insurance today at
748-5224. Visit our website, thebarrettagency.com. Google, Facebook, and YouTube, all Barrett Insurance Agency.